各位同学，大家晚上好。首先，我先自我介绍一下，我姓冯。我叫冯海涛，刚才你们看到，可能说错了啊。
A few days later, a friend recommends Li Yuchun to work as an intern at a local newspaper.
尽管说是一次就是说联合的活动，但同样也是对于我们找到是一个自我宣传的机会。李玉纯，李谁来着？雷希，李巧正。我们现在是暂定，3号早上8点钟。没有很特殊的情况下，我希望在座的人不要跟我请假。还有一个就是说，分配给你的工作，无论是什么样的工作，大也好，小也好，希望大家认真完成。
也是靠你自己啊，赢得了学生们的好评，得到了学校老师的认可，最后通过学校领导研究，正式录用吧。谢谢。就这样，好不好？
The students celebrate the last day of university. Their future is uncertain, but tomorrow is another day. After graduating, Li Yichun and a fellow graduate temporarily move into a friend's apartment.
还有好久？
然后还有个新闻连接。
新闻上的。
啊。
行，那我看。请改一改。这出什么玩意？哪儿？找一句话，快点。领个我写在这不晓得说。
你干脆不要打我名字嘛！你那么小个稿子打那么长串。
要得啷打的？俺那稿子说不定发不出来。
在天府早报这段时间，我觉得。
Since I started at the Tianfu Morning News, I have worked very hard and learned a lot. If they think of me as capable, I think I would be able to stay. But if strings need to be pulled, then I won't stay. I refuse to flatter people like others do. I shall not stoop to that. Maybe this is typical of literature students, but I simply refuse to do it. I have no income, but my expenses are quite high. Sometimes I have to take a taxi for an interview, but because we are only trainees, we cannot ask for reimbursement. The press agency said they would be organizing exams for early July, but plans have changed.
I work here every day and never leave the school grounds. The salary I can only give. I receive nothing in exchange. Rewards will come much later.
A month after Lee moved into the new flat, the owner returns to Chengdu and asks her to move out within 48 hours. Lee soon finds a place to stay with other friends.
I feel very calm. For me, work is a process of personal development, but I am sure that I won't remain a teacher forever.
At last! I have waited so long for this day. Now I hope to possibly obtain a real job. But I'm not nervous. I think I have to be more flexible. If I pass this exam, I shall still have to go through a 3-month trial period with even higher pressure. If I fail the exam this time, then it will mean that my career in media is over.
12号9点钟在8楼考试。
人变得实际了很多。以前总是想的。
I think I have become more realistic. Before, I used to think that if I started looking for a job, I would find one for sure. Now, I think that if I cannot work in the media industry, then there is nothing else I could do. So I have to hang on.
A few days after the selection exam set by the newspaper, Li Yichun is hired as a journalist on a trial basis.
大家这次的作文我已经改了，还只有这么多没改了。写的应该说有一部分同学写得非常的好，那么同样也有记流水账的，哎呀，就是记一天的生活啊。我的心情为啥子早上起来还是好好的啊？到了中午就烦躁了，到了晚上再又变好了，到了晚上睡觉的时候又睡不着觉了。这些流水账，有这样的同学啊，你们先可以想一下。我也能够胜任教书。
I do not hate teaching, and I can be good at it, as I told you before. But in this school, words like that are too idealistic. There are too many things to do besides teaching. First of all, the students have a small fight. Then they form a gang and organize a general fight. After that, they pull out knives and the police get involved. Once they are free, they start all over again. And again. People even get hurt sometimes.
I get home around 9 p.m., sometimes even after 10 p.m. A lot of seasonal workers live around here. Once, I came upon this group of men who were starting whistling at me, as if they were making fun of me. Another time, a man followed me on his bike and said, "I often see you coming back home very late at night. It's very dangerous for a young girl all alone." I'm afraid, but that leads to nothing as I cannot move yet again. I still don't have enough money for that. Actually, this place is quite far from my office, but the rent is cheap.